There's a couple of things you need to think about when it comes to doing the steps. If you look on the west elevation down here, you can see that the side of the steps faces the same way as the west elevation faces, as does this bit face. So what that means is that we're going to use vanishing point 1 when it comes to projection. And to get the height of the steps, although it's really small, it makes sense to do one of two things. Either make its own wee height line that goes from the steps and we come back to here and so on, or just use height line 1 and project the sizes round the building. So I'm going to use height line 1. So when I measure, using my compass, the height of the top step, mark it on this height line. Okay. And just call that C. And then the bottom step, I'm going to measure its height. It's really small, but I can measure it still. And we'll mark that on. So now I've got two small heights here, which I'll call D. Okay, and I'm going to project these heights round the building, okay, as you'll see just now. So, from vanishing point 1 through C, through vanishing point 1 through D. Now I'm also doing these darker than you would do because you don't really want to see them. Then to project it round the building, this face of the building here heads towards vanishing point 2. So I project using vanishing point 2 along the building to the door, really, at the bottom of the door, to there and there. So I've now got my two heights marked on. Now, as I said before, this face here of the steps, or this side of the steps here, faces towards the same place as the west elevation. So what I can do is I can draw from this point and this point. I'll maybe zoom in on this just so you can see it. So I'm going to go from this point and this point, and I'm going to use vanishing point 1 to project out. Okay, I'm going to project out a small amount here and here. I'm also going to project out from the bottom as well. I'm always heading towards vanishing point 1 there. Okay, so I've got 3 wee lines coming out there. I'm going to have to zoom out again to show you the next stage. You see those lines there. Okay. I could also go, I should really also go from that corner there and project out from vanishing point 1, and from that corner there and project out from vanishing point 1, and the same on the bottom. Okay, so I've got 3 wee lines coming out there. Now to find out where they stop, I need to use that point there and use that point there. So anytime you're using points on the plan, the rotated plan, you need to use the spectator point. So I project from the spectator point through that point there, up the picture plane, and then I go straight up and that allows me to draw in where the top of the step is, and then go through this corner here on the spectator point till we hit the picture plane. It's very small this, but take your time, be careful, then you can get it. And then we get that bit there. So I'm going to just firm these in so you can see them quite clearly. Now, the front face here heads towards vanishing point 2. So all I should really need to do is extend that till I hit the line I've already drawn. Extend this, and then draw down from the top, and then do the same on the top. Extend that line, and then extend this line here, and then we draw down from there, and that's us got our steps completed. It's very small detail, but that's the method that you should use. You could also look at where that wee corner there is, but that should just tie up with there, and again that would just go to the vanishing point. Because of the width of the pencil lines, some of the lines actually merge with one another, so it's quite difficult to get it. I should also go through that point just to find the exact end point of the top step, which I'm going to do. Try not to go offline, which is what I've done there. Just find the exact point. Stay there. And we just all we need to do now is just firm these lines in. And that's us completed. V8.